My family, my family, my family, my Outlaw Radio family. What it do? What it do? Outlaw Radio live on a Monday evening. It is 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time or something like that, according to our own unique clock. Welcome to Outlaw Radio. My name is Kevin Barnes. I am the militant with a microphone, a mouthpiece of the movement, aka the Negro Whisperer. And depending on when you met me, I might also be referred to as the world-class smartass. Welcome to my platform. For all you who inbox me, for all of you who message me and Kev, I love the show. Kev, I love the show. Kev, when you don't do the show, I get pissed. This is for you. This is for you. This is for you. I want people to get in because this is a very important occasion. Every time I have my brother here, I want him to know that it's special to me. No Diddy, of course. But so Mondays and Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time until whenever we choose to cut the machine off is when we do the show. So people who I've known for years still say to me, Kev, when the show? Bruh, Monday and Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time is when you can get Outlaw Radio. And also, if you're listening right now, there is a phone number attached to the show, and I want this to be very interactive because these are some brothers who are they possess a wealth of information. So if you want to call them, if you want to ask them questions, if you want to, get in the chat room, whatever you want to do, it's possible. That phone number, once again, is 262-202-5131. One more time for my remedial people. 262-202-5131. All right, let's go. Outlaw Radio, man, live. I'm happy to be back. Haven't been on since last Wednesday. Every time somebody tell me that they, want to talk the same kind of foundational Black American shit I talk, I welcome them to the platform. So with no further ado, my brother from another mother who is a part of our Outlaw family, Mr. Heal the Hood himself, is here tonight. I want to give him the opportunity to pop his shit. Who are you and what do you do, my brother? What's going on?
Because I pop my shit so well. What's going on, family? What's going on, Outlaw Radio community? It is your boy Ajamu Butler, better known as Brother Heal the Hood, Mr. Heal the Hood. But today I'm wearing a totally different hat. Today I'm representing the community engagement arm of Prolific Arms. And for those who may not be familiar with us at Prolific, we are a security firm and a Black-owned firearm store based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're based in West Allis, Wisconsin, actually. And joining me are our good brothers Eddie and Will. These are two phenomenal fly Black men. They are dedicated to not just what we do as far as selling firearms and building and maintaining firearms, but they are dedicated community men as well. And we understand that as a Black firearm distributor, we have a real critical and important role to play when it comes to violence intervention in the city. And that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We love guns and we love our people, and we want people to enjoy firearms for what they are meant to be enjoyed for. So I'm going to pass it over to one of the homies. Eddie, talk to us, big bruh.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm Eddie Silas, otherwise, a.k.a. Mr. Prolific.
AKA, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Prolific. But like Ajamu was saying, man, we are a Black-owned gun store, firearm training service. So we take a lot of pleasure in, providing service for our community. Firearm safety training. We do safety training for children. We do family safety plans in home. We do a lot for the community, man. And again, we all about that. So that's my end. Will, I'll let you jump in there, man. Bro.
And dog. There you go. Okay. There you go.
I don't know, maybe it's on my phone.
I know it sounds like somebody playing Doc in the background or something's wrong. Somebody got a gas
that boy
station.
Got a Boost Mobile.
Right. Somebody got
that boy got a Boost Mobile phone.
They done bought 3 packs of Marlboro and got a Bluetooth. Like, we got to straighten that out. I want this brother to speak because he is new to the platform, but also very welcome. So, my brother, let me know when you get your audio tight because it's really bad. I thought it was just me.
No, I hear you.
So, first of all, let me say this. Like you see Eddie Silas sitting here right now, and he's obviously a boss, right? But I'm proud to say Eddie was on Outlaw Radio a long time ago. A long time ago. So if you seeing him now, you thinking, oh, who is this? He's new. No, I've been rocking with Ed.
Yeah.
As soon as the first time I met him and I had a conversation with him, I'm like, this is a brother that you should be acquainted with. And so I want to shout you out, Ed. And I love it's about growth because I've actually seen you go from one point to another and turn this into a whole real thing, right? So let me give you this.
Man. Actually, when you think about it, like again, having to come through the doors out at the other place and to transform into what it is now is man, it's nothing but God working. You know what I mean? And me being able to move in my passion and you know what I mean, and just man, knowing that my steps ordered, man, and getting good brothers behind me like Will and you know, and Ajamu there, and then you know, shout out to my partner Theron.
Yes,
Same thing, man. Just been a pleasure, man. And I really appreciate your you know, your embrace too, man.
oh no, it's good. It's good. You know, this is what we as black men have to do. We have to, as that man said in Willie Dynamite, we have to collectivize. So if you've never seen Willie Dynamite, I'm sorry, you don't know about Liberty Bell. Shout out to Erica Hunt in the chat room. She says, "What it do, Outlaw?" She's the first one in the chat room tonight. How you doing, my sister? How you doing?
What up?
So let me check my brother again. Is your audio good? Because it sounds like somebody playing an old record. Are we good? I want to make sure you're good because I know you got a lot to put in. What's going on, my brother? Can you hear us? What do we need to do to get you in?
I'm finna text him and tell him to log out and come back in or so.
Okay. Because okay. Thank you. Once again, share the show. Please share the show. I've noticed that Facebook plays games with me lately. I don't know what it is. They send me a message saying, "Oh, you can now monetize," and then they play with my stream. So share the show. At this point, I can't share it. I'm sharing it. I'm gonna share it from a couple different other ways that we share the show. But share the show. So I want to get down to this conversation. I want to talk about guns. Very controversial. In some cases, even taboo. Because I've met people who say, Kev, it's crazy. Like, you know, you want peace and you want people to be cool and you don't believe in violence, but you love guns, right? And you have a lot of guns. Why? First of all, let me say I don't have a lot of guns to shoot them at people. I've never bought a gun with the intention of pointing it at another human being. I'm one of those people who loves fine engineering. So a machine that works very well is something that I can appreciate. And a gun is entirely that. So when we start to talk about guns, there's conversations about responsible ownership, being knowledgeable, being efficient, learning how to utilize a gun, and establishing the respect for what a firearm actually really is. This is something that can take a life in the palm of your hand. There are so many instances where you say, okay, we should absolutely be able to have them. Then we got so many issues in our community where they cause so much confusion and so much chaos, and so much murder. And so once again, I shout you out for even trying to engage the community in a conversation about the establishing the understanding of firearms. So once again, shout out to you. But where are you at right now with the gun, with the level of gun violence, right, in our community? And people will say to you, well, you're an arms dealer. You sell guns. You sell death to the community. Where are you at with that?
Man, I think me being a FFL dealer, it gives me credibility to speak on a subject matter as an expert, right? Because if I was just anybody just speaking on guns, who would I be to hold a conversation about it? Right. So it just gives me a certain amount of credibility. I am a subject matter expert as far as training goes, and then also just being a licensed FFL. You know what I mean? So we get to touch on topics that's taboo in our community. We don't get to talk about it, right? So my thing is we need to lean towards that direction because we got to put education everywhere we go, right? Everywhere we go, everything we do, education needs to be the lead, right? You look at other communities with gun stores, in those communities, there's a bunch of different resources that are available for those communities. But when you look at ours, it's a lack of. And if you ask me, it's by design, right? It's no coincidence that the city of Milwaukee is predominantly Black, right? So there's no gun stores located in the city of Milwaukee, right? And if you take the gun stores away, you take away the resources that are attached from those gun stores, right? Meaning I can't go get an education right up the street from my house, or I got to leave my community to go get an education for people that don't look like me, right? So, man, we need to make that the focus, man, and concentrate on the education, man, and I think we'll be able to remedy a lot of the problems that we endure as a community. Right, Ben. It's all different type of stuff, man. We got kids getting a hold of guns, right? We got the culture. We have a culture problem as it relates to guns too, as well. Like we got rap being influence.
No, we're good. We're good now.
Okay.
Facebook playing with me, y'all. I told you.
Man, I'm like, dang, Kev, you did.
No, Facebook is really playing with me. This is crazy.
Yeah, man. But all those things been a problem, man. I think overall, we, education needs to lead and be the forefront of the whole conversation, right? And we don't need to go get it from anybody who don't share in our life experiences, right? Like when you look at me, I'm up there instructing these classes, you know that I'm from the same place that you from, right? So it looks a little different for us.
Yeah, well, anytime when we attach our face, and
Ajamu, you still there?
I don't know what's going on. Facebook is playing with me tonight.
Man.
Let me see if I can bring myself back up.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. Will just text me and say he gonna catch the next one. He said his phone messing up or something.
Right, man. He on spotty Wi-Fi.
That's what I told him, get on your computer or something. Cause come on, man.
Yeah, I think he said, you know what, his computer is at the Apple store.
Okay, it's all bad.
Yeah.
But while we waiting on Kev to chime back in, like I definitely wanted to touch on that. Somebody reached out to me. We was talking on Instagram, having a very transparent conversation. I had posted a picture of me in full gear. I got vest on. Duty belt, firearm. I'm looking like the Terminator. And a colleague of mine from Milwaukee hit me up like, if you don't mind me asking, how do you promote healing in the hoods while you carrying firearms and while you promoting firearms and so on and so forth? And essentially, I just had explained to the young lady that we have to realize that firearms not going nowhere no time soon, right? There's literally not going to be a way to go into every home in Milwaukee and remove firearms. There's not going to end the sale of firearms, so on and so forth. So I say that somebody who advocates for safer communities, I say it falls in perfect alignment for me to work with a company that educates the community on safe firearm practices, right? I said it only goes hand in hand. In this industry I've been in, going on 14 years, I've seen gun violence on many different levels. I've seen the shooter, I've seen those who got shot, I've seen the families who get affected by shootings on the back end, I've seen systems get affected by shootings on the back end, I've seen what it looks like in the medical field, so on and so forth. And what I do know is that the better we can educate our people on how to handle firearms, how to store firearms, the real power behind the gun, like the better. So the way I see it, what better person to be in position to talk about healing the hoods and safe firearm practices than somebody like myself, truth be told.
Right, man. They don't know the amount of I think level of consciousness you must have to even have a firearm in the first place, right? Like we are literally making people consciously aware of things to navigate once you become a gun owner, right? Because again, for me, it's crazy some of the things that we come across, right? I had somebody the other day, I'm at the gun range doing some training. This was Friday. Friday. I'm at the gun range doing some training with this class, small group, it's like 4 people. And a young man was there, it's a public range. Young man was there in the corner with his shotgun, right? So he had a shotgun, a pistol, and you know, he got done for shooting it. He go lean the shotgun up against the wall, right? Lean the shot, just lean it up against the wall where somebody else is next to him shooting, right?
Oof.
And I, you know, I go over there and I'm just like, hey, bro, you gotta put that away, right? So he grabbed the gun, take the or the shotgun, and he takes it and he just like grab it, muzzle down, face towards people. And I'm just like, bro, I grabbed the gun. Hey, bro, you gotta bring the case to the gun and put the gun in the case, right? First thing he said to me is what? It's unloaded.
Mm-hmm.
One, nobody in here didn't see you check, and two, it's just bad etiquette to point guns at anything you're not willing to destroy, right? So
That's right. That's right.
Getting away from these, you know, these because that's just tied to negligence, right? That's not even an accident. Something happened. You know how many people get caught or killed with what we thought was or a gun that's not loaded, right? And it happens all the time. So my thing is, man, we have to like get away from some of this mind. I mean, you know, some of these mental hurdles that we have, man, and thinking that somebody can't address you when it comes to their lives, right? You point the gun at somebody, I'm sorry, I'm going to address you. If you point the gun in an unsafe direction, I'm going to address
Absolutely.
you. Right? Period.
Absolutely.
Man, we got to do what we can, man. And that's just a part of it. It starts there, right? So getting away from those different things, just by that conversation, you know how many lives I done saved? I had somebody